Hey everybody, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. I hope you're doing well and keeping out of mischief. This is another mystery person. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. It's just like, for me, it's not mystery at all. I'm trying to big it up. That's the thing. But we have no drum roll. We have no sleigh bells. Ching, 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 ching. We have nothing. We have nothing but just me and snow. And it's fake. I don't know if I don't know if you've noticed over the last couple. It's suddenly turned awkward. Anyway, so basically, this is another adventure in our Tarot Christmas Advent calendar. Very lovely indeed. And if you're new here and you haven't done the others yet, my oh my oh my, go and click on the playlist below and you start from the very beginning. As always, the rule is this: please feel free to comment in the comments section. It'd be silly to comment in other places. However, please keep it secret. You can be vague and all that kind of jazz, but just keep it, so everybody else gets surprised as we go along. Just don't want to give it away now, do we? Now, this is it. These are feeling good now. These are feeling good. Okay, so we're getting close. That's what she said. Now, the never gets old, that joke. This wonderful mystery person is Tommy Robinson. And basically, we are doing a 2025 prediction reading in the seasons of 2025 for him, to see where it is going to go for him, what's going to happen, all that jazz. So for the greatest good for all concerned, thank you. If you enjoy this kind of thing, please subscribe and ding-a-ling that bell. Thummy. That really does help out the channel insanely. It's amazing what our village, our Greatest Good village, is doing just by clicking a thumb button. It's amazing. And here we go. Here we go indeed. Oh, oh dear. Wow. That feels like an appeal or something, straight out the bat. Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, there's the appeal. Flirting with ideas, celebrations, I think is coming out early. Six of Swords, moving on from stormy waters into calmer shores. Yeah, underlying energy, purpose, temperance, and that doesn't feel good. The I don't know where to put these now. Right, but that's winter. We'll focus on that in a minute. Let's start off with what's my cartoon clarity deck? Right, so the Nine of Swords is obviously sleepless nights, worrying, anxiousness, anxiety, all that jazz. Not nice place to be, but understandable for where he is as I record this. Eight of Cups, though, there is this, like I said, an appeal, some sort of, in springtime, there is some form of technicality, legal thing that is going to be sorted out here. Or at least started, the paperwork filed, something involving that kind of energy. There is definitely something. Let me just go and get some cards out here. Come on. Springtime, please. Those two. Okay. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Triumph card. There we go. Those two as well. Okay. Yeah, there is some sort of money's been raised or overload. This feels like justice system. This feels like, oh crap, energy straight out. Triumphant. Let's have a look here. Imagination in reverse here. This feels like the other way around. There we go. Put them on. It's like, how am I going to get out of this? I don't know what's going on, all that kind of jazz. Luck, protest. Yeah, this is readiness, some sort of temptation, bribe, some sort of thing, underhanded kind of thing that's being highlighted. Like I said, there is some sort of technicality, some sort of reason to the madness. The amount of attention it's getting and will get in springtime is really quite, and like I said, the jackpot rewards. There is definitely something here that really highlights the tomfoolery that's been going on within this case. The Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords is a bit of a knee-jerk reactor, cut stuff out. Are we on the wonk? Sorry, I've just realised we're on the wonk. For me on the table, they look like... Hold on, let me move my chair around a bit. There we go. Right. Oh, they were on the wonk. Yeah, okay. I just happened to look at the monitor and I'm like, are they on the wonk? Our friends of OCD land are going to be causing mischief. Anyway, we fixed it. It's fine. So the Queen of Swords, knee-jerk reactor, unbiased, honest. Knight of Swords, galloping in. Queen of Swords feels like Tommy. Knight of Swords rushing in is the truth of the situation. I think in summertime... It starts with the springtime, but moving into summer, I think it's a threshold, and the number of people who, for example, have watched his documentary at that point, who actually know what's going on, has seen the paperwork he supplied, the evidence of his journalism, that kind of thing, meets a threshold there. And that's why suddenly Knight of Swords, more people are questioning. It's like, why... And I'm right. I believe I'm right in saying this. Why has one judge decided that this was irrelevant data to be, or stuff like that, calling stuff out? The Knight of Swords, truth, knowledge, wisdom, information, both sides of the summer. So let's have a look here. Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. It feels as if they can't, it's almost like they can't justify the actions they've done, like with the technicalities and things like that. Because obviously it was High Court, there was no jury. So it's that kind of thing, apology. See what I mean? It's just like, it's not gone to plan, schedule in reverse. Yeah, disturbance. Family, yeah. Sweetheart. Care in reverse. Interesting. It feels like the care in reverse is a duty of care for Tommy and all that kind of malarkey that's been going on here, and it's a proof of like you haven't kept up to your side of the bargain kind of energy. Sweetheart, family, and that feels like reuniting with his family. The sweetheart is feeling kind of vindicated. It's sometimes sweetheart is purity and kind of unconditional love and all that kind of stuff, but this feels more like purity and innocence and that kind of energy, which is fascinating. How quick between springtime and summer. Yeah. Page of Cups, Three of Cups, celebrations, flirting with new ideas, where to go from here. By this point, he feels like he's free. He's been let go here in summertime. And then Page of Cups, Three of Cups, celebrations, kind of happy, joy, flirting with ideas with the Page of Cups, kind of where do we go from here? The lad needs a holiday first, surely. Surely the lad needs... I know you want to hit the ground running. He's that determined kind of eager beaver kind of energy, but it's like, come on, have a break, have a Kit Kat kind of energy. Other sweets are available. Let's have a look here. Overarching energy. libation. This is kind of leaning into kind of spiritual, kind of rituals, stuff like that. It may not. I don't know if he's a spiritual lad or not, but it's kind of rituals. Some people will be like praying before eating a meal, that kind of thing. Rituals, yeah. But this feels very much kind of leaning into maybe meditation, kind of mental health, that kind of thing, kind of calming it down a little bit, which is lovely. We've got compromise. We have feeling weak and fury. Wow. This feels like the weakness feels like the legal team. Doesn't feel like his. This is kind of the other shoe dropping. After all this, then it's like, now we're going to hold you accountable. Now we're going to hold this, that, and the other. That's the fury. People have put their names to things that they shouldn't have signed, paperwork and that kind of stuff. It's that kind of energy. The compromise here is kind of feels as if like, it's interesting because even though it was a celebration and flirting with ideas, it's now flipped into kind of the lone guy, Tommy, and his lot, bunny flops. And then the Three of Cups here is reform and this compromise. But this down here feels very much kind of some sort of lawsuit against from Tommy going back, kind of, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that, blah, blah, blah. The kind of, they've almost like compromised themselves. Sorry, I found a slurp of coffee. Now, wintertime, this Three of Swords feels dodgy. The Lovers card, I'll tell you now, is a choice between family and kind of like the greater good kind of energy. But the Three of Swords, it don't feel good. Yeah, it don't feel good. I don't know why. It just feels off. But I don't. I'm trying to go through the kind of list of things that it could possibly be. I don't know if it's like someone like a death in the family and that kind of thing, or whether or not it's lost time, or I don't know what it is. It's not coming out. Indulgence is the Three of Cups again. Libation, accident in reverse, third wheels, Three of Will in reverse. The indulgence feels as if that is. Hold on, this is a bit of a complicated bit, this one. Everything else was quite straightforward. The energy here is a bit clunky. I'm not going to get this completely because it's very. It's almost as if it's it's weird. It's kind of like a static kind of energy, as in like you're trying to tune in an old analog telly kind of thing, but then it's like some of the picture is missing completely. And the only time when that happens is that the other shoe hasn't dropped yet to actually kind of bring it in alignment, if you get what I'm saying. Kind of this needs to happen plus something else before this fully comes into focus kind of energy. But what I can tell you at this moment, and this may be a kind of a reading around spring, end of spring, summertime might be a good time to redo a Tommy reading. Because it feels like this would be more in focus by then. This indulgence is definitely the elite. This is very much kind of whoever signed the paperwork, whoever kind of put their name to the things being done. This vow feels like they've broken their vow. I don't know if that's kind of police officers. I don't know if that's lawyers and barristers and all that kind of, and judges and like that kind of thing, being held accountable for it. And I think that's what the Three of Swords is primarily focusing on. The Three of Swords does feel off, though. Libation in reverse feels as if like you went against what was supposed to happen. This wasn't an accident, obviously accident in reverse. The third wheel here, though, in reverse, is actually finding trust in the situation. With this, whoever this, they're teaming. Tommy is teaming up here with the Lovers. This Lovers feels like some sort of partnership, obviously, but I mean, this is almost like similar to the partnership of the Three of Cups and the Page of Cups, kind of reform, and Tommy's lot kind of finding a compromise solution how to do this, right? It's that kind of partnership, team up, cooperation, that kind of energy, finding trust again, or for the first time maybe for this, for some of this party. This is the forming. I've been bashing on about this for a little while, and I haven't spoken about it recently because it just hasn't come up. But this is some form of the collaboration that I've been bashing on about. This feels almost like a formalizing it. And I feel like there will be more like collaborating over the year, but for just like the Tommy's slice, this is him coming on board. Yeah, it feels as I did say. I think it was a Tommy reading. Where was it? When was it? One of his readings. When was it? November. Kind of early November, I think it was. We were talking about kind of like Russell Brand, Katie Hopkins, kind of Tommy, like from many different places, all coming together to collaborate, similar to what happened in America. This is his time. And I did say it was going to be about a year, 18 months. So the fact that it's come out in winter here is, I'm sure I said it was about a year, 18 months, is actually quite on point here. Quite to kind of like to schedule, as it were. But yeah, this is interesting. I like this here. Because I think the farmers will be involved. I think the pensioners will be involved by this point, because instead of each individual pigeonhole thing, they're all collaborating together. And this is going to be interesting then. This is going to be really interesting. I've been guided to do the Kipper deck. I'm not going to do this to everyone, but one, they're new cards, and two, they were just calling to me to use. So let's just 3 cards for this year, please. What's happening here for 3 cards for this year, please? For the greatest good. Thank you. Right. Community. There you go. Straight out. Lovely. Mature woman. Mature woman doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. But it's that kind of level of expertise, life lessons, that kind of thing, guiding the way, as it were, from that respect. I like that. And we've got despair. Back to that Three of Swords energy again. Overarching energy. Wealthy man. Ooh. I feel like there's going to be some sort of, with this collaboration, there is definitely going to be kind of an unlocking of funding and to kind of, in this uniformity, I should say, there is going to be this sharing of resources, sharing of money, sharing of time, sharing of, that kind of thing, because they're all on the same page now. And this funder here is really going to help not just Tommy. I feel like there's going to be a lot of them, kind of independent journalists, like 2C. I don't really watch, but yeah. Who's the one who doesn't get a shout out enough? Preston, journalist, people like that. This is what we're talking about here. Going against this despair does not feel like this. I almost want to kind of separate them like this. Despair is the elites, the institutions, the people kind of who know better, bunny flops. But this community here, this grouping of people, this is what I'm looking forward to. And it looks really nice that in winter time, this is when at least Tommy is involved and like brings his groups and team and all that jazz into the mix. So it's definitely something to look out for. But I think I'm going to leave this here because this is game changing. But like I said, this is not fully in tune yet. There's bits definitely missing from this that won't come apparent until it's kind of divinely guided and like divine timing and all that rubbish. But there's stuff missing there. But I feel like I'm going to leave this here because I think we've covered quite a lot of stuff here. So if you're new here, please subscribe, ding-a-ling that bell. Come and join us, even just for this bit, for the rest of the Christmas Advent calendars, which we're going all the way up to Christmas Day. There's going to be one released on Christmas Day, just because we can. Just because we can, so keep an eye out for that. Also available on the channel is our live stream, 24/7 relaxing music, so that you can actually do wherever you are, whatever you're doing. If you need a moment to actually ground yourself, put your headphones in, that kind of thing. Meditate along, just breathe along to the music. If you have never meditated before, that's all you need to do. Just to the tempo, you'll find it. You'll get it. All right. And there's instructions about how to do it in the description of the live stream if you're new to that sort of shenanigans. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.